Welcome to another episode of Dropzone Clear, and we've got 1,000-point engagement between the forces of the Scourge and also the UCM. And here's the board. I'm going to do an aerial pass over of the board. And the objective game that we're playing today, we have an objective on this building, and this building, and we're going to see who's going to get the objectives or take the armies out. Let's see what happens. It's all going to happen in the next 6 turns. Okay then, so let me take you through my army. What we have here is my command unit, which we've got one Kodiak, we've got some Wolverines that have been brought in on Ravens. Next we have my infantry battle group. We've got a Condor with 2 Bears with 6 units of infantry inside, and we've also got another Raven with just 2 infantry. That's just the 2 infantry there that's going to be going in those. Also we've got a pair of Archangel fighters. And moving on, we also have 2 more Condors, and the Condors are rocking the AA and tank, which is the standard stuff that you get in the 2-player starter set. So that's my army, and let's move over to my opponent's army so we can talk you through that.
Hello, this is my army. I've got a Desolator as my command unit with a Scourge Master inside, 2 Reaver gunships. My second force is 2 Invaders on a Marauder with 6 Scourge infantry, and the units behind, I have 2 Harbingers with 6 Stalkers, and then a Marauder with 3 anti-air Reapers, and that is my 1,000-point force.
And this is the roll for my interceptors. I need to get a 6 to bring them in on turn 1, and I've got a 3, so they're not coming in this turn. Okay, this is for turn 1 initiative, and I'm going to be rolling the red dice for the UCM, and Adrian's going to be rolling the black for the Scourge. So, Scourge win. They've got a 7 because they've got a +1. They've got a better commander than me. So, Scourge turn 1.
Okay, turn 1 Scourge. On come the Harbingers. Each one holds 3 Stalkers. And then behind them will be the Marauder. He'll move half, so which is 12, and then he'll deploy his anti-air onto the ground. So there we go.
Okay, so turn 1 for the UCM, I'm moving up my Condors, and they're going to drop their payload. There, and I'm just going to move them up a bit, so 5 inches. They can go, whoops, they can go there, like this, and then I'm going to be doing the same for my anti-tanks as well. And that's the end of my go.
right, second move, on come my infantry. I'm going to fly over the top of all my other stuff, and they're going to be landing just there.
And that's where the building is. I'm just going to put the building back so you can see how it all fits together. Okay, so I'm moving on my Condor here. This is the one with my infantry, and that's going to be moving to there. And also, I'm going to be moving on the Raven, which has got infantry as well, and that's going to be just moving to there. And I should just pop the building back so you can see how it all sits together. Okay, that's the end of my go.
Okay, this is my command staff coming on now, so I've got 2 Reavers. First one's going to get to there. The second one's going to follow it, and finally my Desolator with my Master in it, he'll come on at the end, and then that's all my movement completed.
And I'm just going to put the building back so you can see in context of how everything's sitting together. So there's going to be a building right square in front of where everything is. So let's just do an aerial shot as well. So here we go, going over the building. We've got the objective there, and we have a massive Scourge army here. Okay, so this is my last activation for turn 1. I'm moving up my command vehicle, that's just moving onto the board like that. And then these ravens are going to be moving up to here and here, and they're going to be dropping their payload of wolverines, which are going to be moving, let's just do 6 inches. So they're going to be moving up here. We've got that one. That one. And last but not least, this one. Okay, so that's the end of my activation.
Okay, just so you get the idea, these wolverines are sat with just that building between the whole Scourge force.
Okay, we're going to be doing the initiative roll for turn 2 now. I'm red, so I got a 6, and Adrian got a 2. Adrian is +1, so it only makes a 3, so I win that particular roll. However, I'm going to roll again, and this blue dice is for my Archangel Interceptors. Let's see if they come on. Yes, they do. I got a 5. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm dropping my first bear from the Condor, and that is going to be deploying 3 squads of Legionnaires into this building, and also this Raven is going to move up a little bit closer here, so it's within an inch, and it's going to be dropping off 2 units of Legionnaires, and then this is going to be moving 9 inches. We've pre-measured this so we know that that's correct, and also that's going to be dropping another bear here, and also we've got 3 units of Legionnaires that are jumping into this building, and that's into my turn.
Okay, I've played a card, Crazy Pilot. It's going to help my infantry, invaders deploy, and then allow me to place the infantry into the buildings and then move the other invader so the troops can get into the other building. So my first bear, or invader, sorry, is going to go there. My marauder is going to fly over to here, drop off the second invader there, and my infantry are going to pop into here.
Okay, so what I'm doing with these 2 condors, they're going to peel off and they're going to take a bit of cover there, and I'm going to be moving up my anti-air tanks like this, and then I'm going to be moving up my anti-tank tanks, and they're going to be moving like this. So come a bit closer, there we go, and then I'm in range of the anti-air which has been dropped, so I'm going to be having some shots at the anti-air. I'm going to take 1 shot per unit. I'm going to be hitting on 2s, and I'm going to be using these green dice here. So this one onto that one. That's a hit. Then this one onto that one is another hit, and then this one onto that one is a miss, so that's 2 hits, and then I'm going to be killing them on 3, so I'll do this one first, that's dead, and then this one next, no, that's not dead, so I've killed that one, so I'll just take that one off. That's in the dead pool now.
Okay, movement 2 for the Scourge. This Harbinger is going to fly over there. Okay,
and at this point it's within range to get snapped by the anti-air here, so we're going to do the rolls for that. So I'm rolling 9 dice and I'm hitting on 3s. So I'll take all my misses out. So I've got 4 dice there, and it's going to be wounding on 4s, but if I get a 6 that'll be 2 wounds. So that's 4 wounds, it's dead. And I'm just going to roll on the vehicle destroyed chart, aircraft table destroyed, and let's see what happens now. A 1, so it's an emergency landing. The aircraft is forced to the ground and disabled. Any units that transport survive unharmed, so it just drops the units normally.
Okay, this one's now dead.
However, it safely dropped its cargo, which are just being put down now.
And then the second Harbinger is coming across, and he's going to drop his 3.